All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. Today I want to talk about Scottie Barnes and how he might actually win Rookie of the Year. I guess Evan Mobley's still at the top of the ladder, but we have some Scottie Barnes stats since the All-Star break that will blow you away. I mean, if you've been watching recently, the other night kind of locks up LeBron James. A couple nights before that, it actually might have been the night before that. Pretty much fourth quarter completely shuts down Nikola Jokic, who on his way to win probably another MVP trophy. So he'll be a back-to-back MVP champion. Scottie Barnes kind of shut him down completely. This guy is a stud. I mean, Scottie is a stud. Let's get into the stats. So the reason I'm making this video today actually is I saw a tweet from Amateur Hour Sports, posts great Raptors content. Go check him out if you guys haven't already. But he sent out a tweet basically quoting this. I think this is from StatMuse. Yeah, it's from StatMuse, and saying like the Rookie of the Year race is far from over. So right now, my guess is that Evan Mobley's in first place still. I think Scottie Barnes probably number 2. Cade Cunningham might be number 3. Josh Giddey's probably done for the year. And, you know, I honestly wouldn't be surprised one bit if Cade Cunningham was out for the year as well. He has like an illness right now. Detroit, you know, they're tanking. I don't really know if he actually has an illness or what that whole situation is, but I think he's missed too many games in general. So Scottie Barnes, Evan Mobley, I mean, Scottie's been playing really good. So here are his stats since the All-Star break, because these are pretty much All-Star numbers. 19.2 points per game, 8.5 rebounds, 1.8 steals, 1 block, and 57% from the field. So this is funny because, you know, everyone subscribed to me, Raptor Nation, if you guys are subscribed to me, which, by the way, if you guys are new here, hit that subscribe button for pretty much daily Raptors content, daily NBA content, a couple times a day. I made a video like a week ago, maybe 10 days ago, probably more like 10 days ago, saying Scottie Barnes is a really good basketball player and he's blowing me away this season. But at the same time, I feel like he has a couple of defensive lapses. Like there's some, you know, rotation, not issues, but there are some moments where Scottie Barnes will have where it's just like, you know, these are just kind of like rookie mistakes. But for the most part, he was having a really solid defensive season, obviously a really good all-around season. He was having a solid above average, especially for a rookie defensive season. But I was just saying, like, there's still room to improve, and that's what's so scary about Scottie Barnes. It's almost as if he listened or watched that video. Obviously he didn't, but it's almost as if he watched that video and then the next game he goes out and he gets like 2 steals and 5 blocks against the Denver Nuggets, who I know they're Jamal Murray lists currently, that won't last long, and Michael Porter Jr. list, but I mean, Aaron Gordon, Nikola Jokic, like, they're holding it down right now. They're holding it down. They're the 6th seed in the West. So, you know, Toronto's stringing together these wins right now, and a lot has to do with Scottie Barnes. There's still no OG Anunoby, and it's like it's next man up almost, but it's basically like everyone kind of has to combine together to make up for OG, because you're losing at least like almost 20 points per game. You're losing like 17.5 points per game, and then defensively you're just losing one of the best wing defenders in the entire NBA. And keep in mind, OG's a player who can pretty much guard 1 through 5. Like, obviously you're not going to have OG guarding the 5 like for an entire game, but you can go like a couple possessions in a row where OG would be guarding some 5. If you really think about it, you've seen it before, just kind of like Scottie almost, but healthy, or injured I should say, because he's still injured. So Scottie's really picked it up for him. And on the season, here's what Scottie's averaging: 15.3 points, 7.6 rebounds, 3.4 assists, 0.8 blocks, 1.2 steals. He's shooting 49 from the field, and then he's shooting 31.4 from downtown. So that's pretty much all positives. He's also keeping his turnovers below 2 a game, and keep in mind he's playing 36 minutes a night, 35.6. He's playing 35.6 minutes a night. He has those stats. Basically, if you're going to round up here, you're looking at 15, 8, and 3. Less than 2 turnovers. I mean, I have a feeling we're just getting started here. Toronto has to feel so unbelievably good. I remember, because I started making a lot of Raptors content in the summer, pretty much when they drafted Scottie Barnes. Because at first I was like, you know, I was thinking, because you see this Rockets flag, like I was doing my due diligence. I was thinking there was no way, shape, or form like Jalen Suggs would fall out of the top 4. And I think Jalen Suggs is still going to be a solid basketball player. I don't think he's necessarily like a right-in star, but I do think Jalen Suggs, he's having moments, like he's showing flashes. He's having a solid rookie season. It's just kind of hard when you're playing behind all these guys who look like they're well on their way to become superstars. Like literally 1 through 4 look like they're going to be superstars in the league for the next decade. So when the Raptors first drafted Scottie Barnes, I'm like, what? That doesn't even, I'm so confused here. It makes so much more sense when you really deep dive into it. And so one of the big things with Scottie Barnes I was thinking this year is offensively we're probably not looking at much. I was thinking almost, because I'm a big Bulls fan, I live here in Chicago, I was thinking almost that Scottie Barnes was going to have a similar rookie season to Patrick Williams, where defensively you're coming out of college and there's a lot of hype around you, right? Scottie Barnes, Defensive Player of the Year here, like sixth man at Florida State. Like this is, I thought, what kind of Patrick Williams was going to essentially turn into, but it kind of got him flipped. Hopefully there's still time with Patrick. Obviously he hasn't played this season for the Bulls or played like 5 games or whatever, but he'll be back soon. But this isn't a Bulls video. Scottie Barnes, I'm thinking, probably like 10 points max, probably hovering around like 9.5 points, 10 points, maybe like 5 or 6 rebounds a game, maybe like 2 or 3 assists. We all kind of knew, I shouldn't say we all kind of knew, but that was like the scouting report heading into the regular season was he's a solid passer. Like there's a lot of potential there as far as his passing is concerned. And so I'm thinking, defensively the Raptors, I think they'll probably just either throw him as the 6th man, or if he's starting, they'll probably just kind of like ease him into it. I was wrong right out of the get-go. I mean, this guy starts every game, and rightfully he should. But I was thinking they'd put him on like tough defensive assignments, and offensively we're talking more like 2 to 3 years at the very least till he would become even like a possible 15-point per game scorer. Like I literally thought it was going to take Scottie like 2 to 3 years to become a 15-point per game scorer, and he's doing it already in his rookie season. So not only is he guarding superstar studs like Jokic, LeBron on a night in to night out basis, and that's going to pay wonders in the playoffs this year, in the play-in tournament. If they can't get a playoff seed, it's going to do wonders in both the play-in and the playoffs if they make it past, the play-in, or if they get the 6th seed, or you get the point. I mean, that's huge. Like that's huge, and it's his rookie season. I mean, he's speeding up his progression. He's speeding up his timeline so fast just by the way this season has gone. 36 a night, 15, 7, and 3. I mean, what? Like you literally couldn't really ask for much more. You really couldn't ask for much more. And the 31.5, 31.4 from downtown, that's like kind of almost icing on the cake, because I'm thinking to myself, after college, where he shot like what 25% in college, I'm thinking like, yeah, he probably won't touch the 30% number this season in his rookie year. He's already proven that wrong. So Scottie Barnes, rookie of the year, I don't know. Drop it down below. Drop your pick for rookie of the year. As always, hit the like button, hit that sub button. Raptor Nation, I appreciate you guys so much. Yeah, let's try and get 100 likes on today's video, and I'll see you guys later.